You are a type of person that action speaks louder than words. You like to know that if this person care about me, they will show me that they care about me. Your love language may be words of affirmation or act of service. The individual that you are communicating with or that is on your heart right now, this individual may not have been showing you that they love you. They may not be communicating with you and showing you that they want this relationship. However, this relationship needs balance. You are aware, well, the both of you are aware that there needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be stable. You are both aware of this. But for some reason, something may have happened where it gave this relationship distance. And this is not distance that you wanted, but something took place. Whatever it is that took place, it created a distance between you. Maybe this individual had to move away for work, family, or you had to move away, but something happened. When this happened, it drove you into doing a lot of inner work. It's like this relationship triggered you. You learned how to love your shadow and in turn loving this individual even more. This separation that you are facing right now, it's not going to last for much longer. It's just a moment of time before you reconcile. During this separation, you learned how to accept and work with the flaws within yourself so you can learn to accept the flaws in this individual as well. You may have been thinking that this person is being deceptive, or this individual accused you of being deceptive. However, this is so far from the truth. If you thought this individual was being deceptive, they are not. This person is being honest. They're being very honest with you about their feelings and the situation. However, they communicate with you. Whenever they communicate with you, maybe you have time where you don't communicate, but when you do communicate, they're telling the truth. They have been working on any addictive behaviors, or you have been working on any addictive behaviors that you may have that could have been hindering this connection. You learned how to open your eyes because in the moment of silence, you take this as punishment or you give the silent treatment. But this does not help this relationship flourish, because then you get into your head, or this person get into their head and start to think, if they're not talking to me, then who are they talking to? If he's showing me that he's not talking to me, or she's showing me that she's not talking, whatever it is, you are learning to open your eyes to actions instead of words. Because when you communicate, they communicate and they tell you, but you're more like, I want to see you do it. I want to see you come to see me, travel to see me, show up for me, or they want you to show up for them, because action speaks louder than words, and you're opening your eyes to the actions more than just the words. Along this journey, you are learning your self-worth. You are learning to love yourself more, and so is this individual. But rest assured, know that the person you are meant to be with will love you the way you are. You do not need to change. So, this individual that's on your mind love you exactly for who you are, and vice versa. This is a very strong connection here. You may be in separation for some time, but this separation, it really taught you to be patient, and it also taught you to forgive. Because you may have been angry in the beginning, but you learned that you are stronger when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger. And you learned patience through this separation. Your angels want you to know that something still needs to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. So continue to be patient. There was an ex here involved in this relationship. And not saying that this person or you will be reconciling with this ex. No, that is not happening. However, maybe there is some sort of tie, a house, a car, children, cats, dogs. There's some sort of bond that's holding one of you to this ex. And that is serving as an obstacle. But it's time to release this ex and clear the energy. There will be no reconciliation between that ex and your partner, or your ex and you. The only reconciliation I see here that's coming is between you and the individual that is on your mind right now. This is not an ex. This separation was temporary. Maybe you guys were engaged and the engagement was called off, or when you come back together, you will be getting engaged. This separation was very necessary to deal with the inner work, to release exes, partners, fix up situations that had loose ends. Because when you come back together, which is very, very soon, you will be getting together for a lifetime. So it's time for you to clearly decide on what you want, so it comes to you now, because this person is coming. However, be aware that you are not in a twin flame union where it's on and off, on and off, on and off. Okay, be aware of that. It could be an empath or narcissistic paradigm, feeling charmed or used. Make sure that you set your boundaries very clearly, so it's not an on and off situation here. It could be, but just be aware of that. Okay, there's a few energies that's coming out here, so be aware of this energy. If you are dealing with a twin flame, be aware of how they come back to you. But just know that the person that you are in love with is also in love with you. Okay? So be aware of the person on your mind, because you are about to really experience a sudden change, shocking news, surprise. Something is going to happen that's going to transform this relationship into forever. Meaning that you're probably going to get married. This person is going to come and take you out on a date. But just be aware, because even though you guys spend a lot of time apart, when you come back together, be aware, because they may run off again. Okay? Be aware. You may also be going on a date with someone new. You may be meeting someone new while this person is coming back. So be aware of that as well, because this new person could be the forever person, could be the happiness, expansion, and joy, or it could be this person that you have been longing for. So be aware of this energy. Take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. This was your love message.